So today is the 16th of April 2022. It's Saturday, Easter Saturday, and it's a beautiful day. It's our second video, and we'll just have a look at this. So the temperature is about 14 degrees, it's 20 to 5 in the evening, pressure high, so the needle is nearly pointing at the sun, as you can see. I love springtime. It's so lush and green, everything's fresh. My favourite time of the year. Oh, this is an interesting plant here. It's called Clothes Lineus. Clothes Lineus. And it's a weird thing because it vanishes in the winter time and it comes out in spring. It just suddenly appears one day. Then it flowers and it's got all sorts of wonderfully coloured things on it that look like pants and tights and knickers and t-shirts and things. And around here, all the rubbish bins. I'll show you the rubbish bins first. Oh. And our shed. And our compost bins. And down the bottom there we need to do some serious weeding. Oh. Fruit bushes now. There we are. There'll be some gorgeous fruit on there later on. Gooseberries. Black currants. This is still in flower. Listen to the birds. They're busy this time of the year. Now this looks a bit different to the last time we did a video. All this sprouting. One of the jobs I did today, I just tidied up this edge, the edge of the lawn. I just think it looks really nice when it's all tidied up nicely at the edge. We'll do a walk down through here. There's a magnolia. We think it's a Soulangeana, if that's how you pronounce it. But most Soulangeanas are pinker than this one. But this is white with a little bit of pink in the flower. And you can see it's all dropping already. We had some guys in to do some pruning. Tree pruning back end of last year, and they pruned this for us. They took it a bit further down than I really wanted it to, but it'll come back strongly this year. Go through here. This is the shade garden. Bit of colour around here. Shade garden for obvious reasons. Difficult to get grass to grow here, as you can see. And yeah, I know what you're saying. Try shade grass. Well, we have. It's still difficult to get the grass to grow around here. We had that bush coppiced, as you can see. These three bamboo are doing well. And the reason for the bamboo is to cover up the shed from the view from the house. But we need another couple of bamboo just in here to the left, so it covers up the shed properly. Famous compost heaps, and I've already used some of that compost, and some of it about a month ago was put down here, as you can see. It helps to improve the soil, of course retains all the moisture in the soil, which is good when you've got a time of the year like this when there's not much rain around. Looking back towards the house. And the moorhens have had some little ones which hatched just earlier on this week, last week. And I'll show you their nest. As you can see, a couple more eggs still in there. There were 7 eggs altogether, but I've only seen 4 little ones, so there's one missing, or maybe I've missed it somehow. And over the other side, just over there in those reeds, we've got a duck sitting on a whole load of eggs. You can't see the duck from here. In fact, you can hardly see it from the other side. It's really well hidden. I jet washed this deck a few weeks ago. You wouldn't think so. Still a lot of duck muck on it, as you can see down there. Now Pam was over here earlier on today doing something. Ah, that's what she's done. Yeah, she's put some strings up. She put this plant in here. It was over next to the house. And that will grow to cover that whole fence. And as you can see, she's put strings up in readiness. That's good. View of the house from here. I really like that view. One of my favourite views in the garden. Everything's sprouting, as you can see. Still got some topsoil over there. Pam's got designs on that. If not, I'll think of something to do with it. And here's an area where I haven't mowed. And there are all sorts of flower seeds in there, wildflower seeds. So we're waiting for all those to sprout. Do you like these metal plants? Plants in inverted commas. The wind's blown them over, and I'll need to straighten them up at some stage. And the duck is, I'll be quiet now, the duck is just down there. I don't know if you can see that. Just in there. See if I can. Not sure whether you could see the duck. I could. I know what I'm looking for. That's another favourite part of the garden for me, over there. Oh, and the yellow forsythia is out still. That'll be going over soon. Yeah, the weeping willow tree is getting all its leaves now. Not sure I like all these daisies in my lawn. Thing is, you mow the grass, put the grass in the compost, and you get more daisies next year. That's what I like about the spring, all this colour. Something about a bird bath, full of water. I don't know if you notice, it's not perfectly straight. The water's just leaning to one side slightly. Being the person I am, I'll need to fix that at some stage. Come back round here. I call this a patio. One of my neighbours came over one day and he said, "Oh, I love your terrace." So I've renamed it the terrace. Sounds posh, doesn't it? See you next time, guys. Happy Easter.